Hi, I'm Hale.
And I'm Alex, and today we're going to do unnecessary trilogies.
So I picked out 3 and Alex picked out 2.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go first just because I have an extra. So I don't actually have it with me because I never owned any of these books, but I would have to go with Legend by Marie Lu. Yeah. And I liked these books, but they were they didn't need to be 3 of them. In all honesty, Legend was the best one, and the other 2 were just eh. Like, they never really got exciting. The plot wasn't really that great. So honestly, if she'd made Legend like another 100 pages longer, I think it could have been a standalone.
Probably.
But no, it whipped out 2 more babies.
So my reason for only having 2 is for a long time after I read 2 of these that will be mentioned in this, I didn't read Trilogies. Because I thought Trilogies, like the 3rd book, just always sucked. Which was valid for at least 2 of these, if not more. I didn't read Trilogies for like 2 or 3 years. So my first one is probably an unpopular opinion. And the 3rd book isn't even out yet, so like, what am I saying? A Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare. And it's not really that I didn't like these books, I actually really do like these books. And I did like Lord of the Shadows, which is the second one. It's just, it's getting to the point where she is unnecessarily continuing to write in this world. And I think it would be different if she left Clary and Izzy and Jace and Alec and all of them out of this series. And if it was just like a standalone Emma and Julian and all the rest of the Carstairs. It would be a totally different series and it would be a lot better, but it's just getting to the point where she's just bringing back these characters that don't need to be brought back.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I never read Lord of Shadows. I read Lady Midnight, and that's pretty much my last Cassandra Clare book, probably. Not because I don't like her writing, but I really don't like Emma at all. Like, she's one main character who I don't like, and I honestly can't stand her. So I don't think I could get through another 2 books with her.
I normally ignore Emma in the books, and I like prefer Julian and Marcus and all his other siblings.
Yeah, I like tolerated Julian, so like it was just a rough time for me.
Yeah.
Anyways, my next trilogy I have is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, and I have Mockingjay here, which is the last book, and this is the unnecessary one.
Yeah.
Because basically,
actually they were all. Even the second one was unnecessary.
Alex, the second one was my favorite.
I agree. Well, it was my favorite, but it was unnecessary.
Yes.
It could have been a standalone.
Yes, The Hunger Games could have been a standalone, and then Catching Fire I liked.
It could have been like
a
sequel, but it didn't have to be labeled as a sequel.
Yeah, it could have been like a companion.
Yeah, a companion. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, and then, but Mockingjay was a complete waste of time. I have no idea what happened in here, and they introduced like 30 characters, and it made no sense.
They did.
One of the most confusing books I've ever read. It was so frustrating, and I just remember finishing it and looking at my mom, and I was like, that was horrible.
Yeah.
And she was like, I haven't read it yet, and I was like, yeah, well, it sucks, so have fun. So I did not like this, and I thought it was completely unnecessary, and Suzanne definitely did not think it was gonna like be published or something like that, because she had no idea what was going on. Like, that was evident.
Nope. The Hunger Games is one of the reasons I didn't read Trilogies, and this is the second reason I didn't read Trilogies, and this is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. And if I wanted to get rid of Allegiant, I would, but it's currently actually a signed copy, which, like, yep, signed copy, so that's the only reason I haven't gotten rid of this baby. Veronica Roth pulled the worst move you can play in a 3rd book, and it's kill your main character. And I knew that going into the book, and it still just sucked as I continued to read it, because as I got to the point where she died, I was like, really? That's how you killed her? It wasn't necessary, and it was terrible, and it totally took you outside of the world, and like, it was like, oh, being Divergent's actually good, like, you're actually a normal person, like, you ruined your whole plot line, Veronica. You ruined it, and it made both the books unnecessary, and they were just, like, bad rip-offs of The Hunger Games, honestly. So, yeah.
You're not wrong. So my last trilogy is the Snow Like Ashes trilogy by Sarah Rash. And if you guys watched our Worst Cases of Middle Book Syndrome, then you know that this trilogy was mentioned on there. And it's also on here because, in all honesty, the middle book it's like fire. And you could actually take that book, burn it. Just read the 1st book and read the 3rd book, and be completely fine. Like, you would have not missed anything. You would not be confused, because nothing happens in the 2nd book. Nothing at all. Literally, it was a completely pointless novel. It did not do anything to the plotline or the storyline at all. And honestly, that reflects in my reviews, because I think the 1st one got 4 stars, 2nd one got like 2, and this one got 4. So, the 2nd one was horrible. This one was good. And like I said, literally you could read Snow Like Ashes and then skip to Frost Like Night, and you would probably still understand everything perfectly fine. You would maybe be like confused by like one character, but other than that, that would be it. Because I just I just hated that book. It was completely pointless, and this series would have been fine as just a single book and a sequel, and that would have been okay. And I still don't understand why she didn't do that either, because she's not trying to money grab off of this series, because I know that she's put out a new book that's completely different from these. So why there were 3, I have no idea, and I hope that she does not do that again with this new series that she's writing, because it did not pan out well for her.
No.
So, that's that. That's the thesis. And that's it for this video, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.